And Lucy Scheinman is here today with the GRF Landscape Committee. They had their meeting the other day, and how was it? Lots to talk about when it comes to landscape, right?
No.
No, not this meeting, not this time around.
Well, there is and there isn't. The amount of territory that is involved in landscape of GRF is not the same as, for instance, as Third or as United. They have a large volume of territory. GRF consists of the around the clubhouses. Of course, the golf course is a whole separate thing. It's not my department. But there's not as much. But anyway, our current things, mostly this particular meeting was benefited by all the input we got from different people saying something's wrong with Gate 1, when are you going to reduce the turf, Clubhouse 7 needs some work, and Aliso Creek, the bane of our existence.
That's right.
So we found another place, something behind the towers of Via Carrizo, or I don't know, there's something on the corner, there was a complaint. But if we don't hear where people see things that need to be done, they won't get done.
Right.
We're not mind readers and we don't see it all.
Yeah, that's very true.
So you know, once we're told, then we do something about stuff. And right now, the big project has been around Clubhouse 3. At Clubhouse 3, there was a little conflict about some beautiful elm trees that are right out in front. There's one on each side of the front entrance. And unfortunately, they were too big for the amount of space that they have to grow in. And their roots are beginning to damage the building and the sidewalk nearby and so on. And so it was thought that maybe they should be removed. And a little uproar ensued, and they will not be removed.
They will not. I know you've talked about that before. So are you getting someone out to look at them, an arborist, or you're just going to?
We have our own arborist.
Are you just, what about the root system?
Well, they're going to cut it back as much as they can, and we, in effect, kick the can down the road like everybody else did. We'll just watch them and let them go for another year or two, or however long they survive. When they get to be really bad, we'll take them out. But you can allow a certain amount of damage. You can shave the sidewalks and so on to keep them level. And so we chose to do that.
Okay. And
everybody's temporarily delighted with that decision.
Yeah, it's hard to take out nice trees. And
absolutely.
I know that just from my own home and the couple we had to take out, and it's sad, but the damage that had ensued and would be in the future, it was just wasn't worth it. Yeah.
The roots on trees are amazing. They can go a heck of a lot of direction.
Yes.
Actually, there only were 3 topics on the thing. One is we had requested from El Toro Water that they please paint one of their facilities that's down by Aliso Creek. It's John Parker called it blush pink, but it's not a very beautiful color and it doesn't blend in. And we sort of figured that maybe if it were painted a dark green, it would be less noticeable. It wouldn't have to be a big eyesore. It would be a small one.
Right. So are they going to come over and do that? Or
well, I don't know. I talked to them, and they were going to get back to me. They had to pass it by their board.
Right.
So we'll see what happens with that. And other than that, the turf around Clubhouse 3, this is the main focus right now. It's been killed, or mostly dead, and we're waiting now for the, I guess it's El Toro is going, see, El Toro's our problem, is supposed to check it for rebate approval. We have a rebate that will be coming on that turf removal. And so they're coming over to check and see that the numbers are correct, et cetera. And as soon as that happens, then they will dig it up, and they're going to change the irrigation to drip, which means one little teeny fountain for each plant.
Yeah.
And put in the plants. Now, did we talk about where the plants were coming from and the fact?
Yeah, from our own stock, right?
Right, down on Santa Maria, where we're trying to shut that down.
So utilizing all the plants that have been there,
right?
It saves money and
labor
and they go to use.
Water.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have them in the ground. They'll get watered in the ground, not in a pot.
Right.
So.
And something in a pot takes more water because they dry out quicker. So.
Yeah.
It will be a great benefit.
Yeah. So this is going to take all year, but we're going to work on it.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? I know you said there wasn't too much at the meeting, but.
Well, a lot of it was consumed by one resident who has many dissatisfactions with Aliso Creek.
Okay.
But, we don't want to talk about it.
All right. Okay. We'll just leave it at that. All right, Lucy, I appreciate you coming by this morning. It's good to see you. I'm sure we'll see you again soon for the bus committee, right? The mobility and...
Oh, is that every other month?
Yeah, I think that one is every other month, so probably next month.
We're working on it under the table.
All right, very good. Good to see you.
Nice to see you, Ken.
We'll be right back.